Web of Stories. My name is Melinda and I am here today with a book review. And I am going to be talking about this book, SHUBEIK LUBEIK by Deena Mohammed. First of all, I am sorry if that pronunciation is incorrect. I did look up a video for the pronunciation and that's as close as I can get to it, which is a lot closer than it was when I was talking about this book in my vlogs. This is a graphic novel from an Egyptian writer and illustrator. And it has a really, I'm going to put it down because it's big. It has a very interesting premise. It's about a world where wishes are for sale. And there's three classes of wishes. First class, second class, third class. First class is the most expensive. Third class is the cheapest. And you get what you pay for. And there's a kiosk owner in Cairo who has these three first class wishes that he doesn't want to use because he's very religious and that does not fit into his moral code. He doesn't sure he wants to sell it because he doesn't really believe in them, but he needs the money. So what happens with these three wishes and who gets them? That's a very high level summary of the book. And I'm going to leave it there, but I am going to link below and up above, whichever side it shows up on, a video I found. It's actually the video I found to figure out how to pronounce this, where the author talks about the book and she can talk about it much better than I can. So the summary wise. So what did I think about it? I actually really enjoyed this one. I will say, if you notice how I'm holding this up, it's, not the way you would read a Western book. You do read this right to left. It is possible. I did it. I did have to use my finger to kind of remind myself to do that, but it is possible. So don't let that scare you. The story was very original and very well thought out. And it really touches some pretty deep topics. And I appreciated that. It made me think about some things in a different way. And there's a lot of, it's set in Cairo mostly. So you get a lot of the culture of Cairo. Mostly it is the Muslim culture, which was very interesting to me, but there's some other ones in there as well. And you do get to, there's about, I would say 5 sort of main characters, 4 to 5 characters that you get to know, and you do get to know them very well. And I enjoyed that quite a bit. It did take me longer to read this than it would normally take me to read a graphic novel for one reason. The other reason was the reading right to left. I had to really, stay on and think about that, because if I didn't keep that in my mind, I would switch and go the other way. But also I just wanted to take my time and absorb this story as best I could. And I'm glad I did. This is one that I'm going to be thinking about. It's one of those things that one of those books where, you think about it and it's like, wow, this is going to change how I see some things. And I really appreciate it. I did want to show you a little bit of the illustrations because as a graphic novel, the illustrations are important. There's 2, let's see. Just one I just thought was beautiful. It shows one style. So this was the first page. I don't know. And then this I just thought was so well detailed. Start this. So detailed and beautifully done. There are like little footnotes to explain some of the Egyptian terms that Western readers may not be familiar with, and I did appreciate that. But the book is both in color, so this is the color, and in black and white. So this other one was the picture I really loved, and it's the kiosk owner gets some news that breaks his heart, and this is how she shows it. Yeah, that's kind of, a little bit freaky just seeing it like that, but I was really taken by it when I saw it. Like I went, when I saw it, and not in a like, oh my gosh, I'm grossed out kind of way. It just was very, very effective. So yeah, as far as a graphic novel, this is an amazing one and I would recommend it. As for things I didn't like, honestly, most of it was a me thing. The sort of constant having to, keep in mind that I read it the right direction. That is my issue. That's not the book. The one thing I will say is that at the beginning of some of the sections, let me find a page here that says that she has a couple of pages, sort of explanatory pages that are very, why can't I find one? Are very text heavy. Okay, so like here's an example of one. It's very text heavy. And the information was interesting. I just felt the way, here's another one. the way it was presented sort of broke up the story. It wasn't horrible because I kind of used those as kind of spots to stop. Like I would read to one of those as a reading session, but it didn't quite fit, at least to me. That's just a preference thing, but otherwise I gave this book an A. I really enjoyed it. And if you are a graphic novel fan, and I would recommend it. And if you read manga, you are already reading right to left, so you're fine. You're good. You got it. I don't read manga. Now my kids think I should read manga, and I'm not getting there yet, but I did do this one. So again, this is SHUBEIK LUBEIK by Deena Mohammed. By the way, SHUBEIK LUBEIK means, I think it means your wish is my command. Let me double check that. It's right at the beginning. So I should be able to check that. Yep, your wish is my command. Oh, wrong way. So if you are looking for a graphic novel, you want to read something from a different part of the world, maybe you've never read something by an Egyptian author, please check out SHUBEIK LUBEIK by Deena Mohammed, and be sure to check out the video that I'm linking. I linked above previously and is down in the description box below, which has a little like 5-minute interview with the author. Thank you for watching. I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a like and if you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye.